Mr. Johns, members of the school board, and Dr. Waltz, thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight at this special occasion and represent the tens of thousands of students in Prince William County. On behalf of my fellow students, we salute each one of you who is retiring and say thank you for teaching and supporting an entire generation of students. While my individual experience is unique, what is not unique is the incredible support I've received and the common shared educational and extracurricular opportunities I've had. I didn't attend a Prince William County elementary or middle school, but fortunately, my family moved to the local area right before the start of my freshman year. I've attended Forest Park High School for almost 4 years now. And I can say, without a doubt, that I will be incredibly proud to be a graduate of Prince William County High School. I really have received a world-class education. Over the last 4 years, I haven't just been taught. I've been developed and nurtured as a person. I easily could have been lost in the crowd of thousands of other students. But the staff at my school went above and beyond to give me the tools I needed to be successful, not just in school, but in life. I acknowledge that we students can't possibly know or appreciate all that goes on behind the scenes. We may think we know what teachers and the principal do, but we don't know the true amount of work it takes to run a classroom, school, or county. Heck, most of my peers don't think Superintendent Waltz does anything more than declare snow days. But, might I add that on those days, he is the most loved man in all of On a more personal note, I have seen firsthand what it is possible when a student or a few students come up with an idea, a teacher supports that idea, and then the school and school division approve it. At the beginning of last school year, a friend and I came up with the idea of America's Club, a service-oriented club dedicated to serving those who serve in our school, community, state, and nation. Since we gained school division's approval at the beginning of last school year, we've made a significant difference in our school and beyond, and have grown from just 2 students last year to over 50 this year. Support of extracurricular activities like this is a vital part of our education, and I'm grateful teachers and staff members alike have taken an active role. To you who do the behind-the-scenes work, who, from the student's perspective, don't even exist until something goes wrong, we love you. We thank our careful bus drivers who get us to school safely. Thank goodness for our custodial staff members, because without you, our schools could, and probably would, look dirtier than the landfill across the street. I've witnessed it. But transportation and custodial services are just 2 of the many hidden parts of our education iceberg. Cafeteria staff members serve breakfast and lunch to tens of thousands of students across the county every day. And I will miss dearly Stromboli Fridays, especially the pepperoni ones. So good. I'm going to miss that. Our security officers keep us safe from both outside threats and from ourselves. Our social workers, counselors, and nurses provide special care when we need it. The Hill, as I've heard teachers and administrators at my school call it, has done a superb job providing resources to enhance our learning environment and make this school division one of the very best in the nation. Thank you, Dr. Waltz and Central Office staff members. I give a special thanks to you on the front lines, our teachers. You have made a lifelong investment in us. And while you may never hear it, you are remembered and are appreciated. I have friends who still talk about their elementary or middle school teachers. Remember Mrs. Kelly? Yeah, she taught us multiplication tables by playing Foursquare. Clearly, these teachers from 8, 9, even 10 years ago made enough of an impact that they're not only remembered, but talked about at lunch, at a high school lunch table, so many years later. I think that's pretty cool. When you get to high school, students like to label teachers good or bad, strict or laid it back, all sorts of things. I've done so myself. But what many of us are realizing as we get closer to graduation is that each teacher is an important piece of the crazy puzzle that makes up the graduating high school student. For me, Mr. Trammell taught me how to be disciplined and how to handle a large course load. Mrs. Elong was a shining example of how to be prepared and efficient with time. And I learned the value of deadlines, a very important one, in Mr. Longo's class. The truth is, we haven't just learned arithmetic and grammar. We've learned important life skills that we will carry on into college, the workforce, and even into our future relationships. As you celebrate your retirement, please know that although we may not seem like we got it, we got it. Well, at least most of us did. I represent 79,115 thank yous from the students of Prince William County. May God bless you and your family as you move on to the next chapter of your life. Thank you for a world-class education.